Hey everybody. So, based on my math here, I'm around 5,000 XP away from hitting 50 here on my Lightforged Draenei Paladin, which means I'm about to be able to get her Heritage Armor. And according to this, it says I'm going to get 6,700 XP for doing this quest. You can probably tell that I just started the Suramar quest here, so I'm probably going to give this to the Lysra and then be ported out by Chromie. So...
Greetings. The Shalderai will be redeemed.
Oh. Strange, didn't pop up. Grab that for now. Sorry, Thalystra. I'm gonna have to leave you here. Bye. Don't worry, my other paladin will come back to help you some more. Yeah, thanks, Chromie. Funny, I didn't get a little thing from, Farina. A little dialogue thing. But then again, I think the, whatever add-on is I have is interfering with that, unfortunately, so... I don't know what's preventing the pop-ups. Oh, here it is. Maybe because of the instance I was stuck in. Your service to the Alliance has been most impressive, Iruna. I could not have done better myself. Well, I could, but not by much. Come, meet with me at the Vindicar. It is time that we reward your diligence.
Your service to the Alliance has been most impressive, champion. I could not have done better myself. Well, I could, but not by much. Come, meet with me at the Vindicar. It is time that we reward your diligence.
Shows me up a bit there. She's like, oh, you can attempt to, say it, you know, my lines, and then I will just simply have my voice actress outdo you. I like Farina, though. It's kind of expected, at least to me, that she would have the whole, I couldn't have done better myself. Well, actually, I could have. Because, as we saw on Argus, Farina is awesome. So welcome back to the Vindicar. Just a reminder, this still exists. This thing still exists. I point this out because this is a problem that many people had about BFA. The fact that this spaceship with powerful cannons that can be shot from orbit, not only that it still exists, but that it serves under the Alliance. And we know this because the Lightforged Draenei joined the Alliance officially. Which means if Anduin gave the order to Farina, so, the Horde just burned Teldrassil. I want you to use the Vindicar to bombard the Horde cities. I mean... now, somebody's like, oh, the Alliance would never do that. No. When Teldrassil happens, that kind of thinking goes out the door. Gloves are off at that point. Now, this wouldn't be that much of an issue if the writers actually bothered to give an actual reason for it to not be around to be used for the Alliance. Let's say, after the events of Legion, it was unable to be used for a period of time because it needed to be repaired, or certain functions weren't available anymore. Some kind of actual explanation as to why it's not around being used anymore. But no, they don't give anything. They just want us to forget about it. By the way, I'm just showing this because look at this. And look how it's moving. Oh, this is so cool. That's awesome. I just love little things like that. Alright. Hello, Farina.
Greetings.
Duty, honor, sacrifice. The Lightforged strive to embody these qualities. You have done so with Ablon? Is that how that word is pronounced? Aplom? I don't think I've ever even heard of that word. Farina, you're using big words. No need to do that. It is my pleasure to award you with a symbol of your service, Iruna.
We will defeat them throughout your journeys. You have been a beacon of light in the darkness. You have shown the Alliance what it means to be Lightforged. Wear these vestments with pride, champion. The Army of the Light will always be honored to count you in its ranks.
Alright. So that is Heritage Armor number 5. There it is. Alright, so let's go somewhere where I can actually put this on. Though I will say this. It does look cool. I do like it. But honestly, for a paladin, I actually like some of the other paladin sets a little bit more. Like this set, for example. I like this set on my Draenei. You know why? Because she actually has boots. I actually found a set with boots that actually protect her hooves. Let's just say I'm someone who likes to have my characters have their feet protected, which is a problem when it comes to trolls, because as you guys know, it's very hard to actually try and find some kind of footwear for trolls since they just run around with their bare feet. I know what it's like to actually in real life walk around and with barefoot and then you step on stuff that just hurts. So I can imagine how some of our characters feel running around without boots or shoes on, and the Draenei have this issue because of the hooves. And so then I finally find these boots that actually protect her hooves. Look at that. It's one of the only times I've ever actually seen boots or shoes that you can actually have protect your Draenei's feet. But anyways, hold on, let me favorite this. There we go. But like, for example, I'm only using this for the Paladin as an example, because this can definitely work well if you decide to go with a few other class choices. But let's just, you know, it does look great. Like, I really do like it. But then there's some other sets I think for a Paladin look awesome. You know, like this set, which I'm only one piece away, and I'll work on that with my other main Paladin. This set is kind of cool. I do like the floating piece in the back. This is kind of a generic set. This, of course, is a very classic set. I really liked how this set looked on her when I was using it before. This set's also okay. I like the color tint. The warrior gets the same look, except it's red, but here the paladin gets this one. Then, of course, we have the classic set from Vanilla, the Tier 2 set. This set, I love this set. But again, you can see the hooves are showing, so it doesn't fully protect her. I've been using this on my main Blood Elf Paladin, though. But to me, I was just like, oh, this set, that's a great set for a Paladin, you know? And so then I found this, I was just like, oh, the boots, protect her, that's great. Then there's this. This is not really a Paladin set, but it's a plate set. And then there's this one, also a really great Paladin set. Doesn't protect the hooves, though. You can see I've been collecting a lot of the sets for the Paladins. I really like the Paladin sets, plus I want as many pieces as I could, because I really want to be able to kind of like either come up with my own mogs or just find some really cool sets for different classes and such. There's the one from Throne of Thunder. Pretty cool looking with the electricity look. I like this because of the white tiger shoulder pads and such, and plus I like the white tiger as an animal, so I just kind of like that kind of look and aesthetic to it. I'm one piece away from getting this, the headpiece. Not too much of a fan of that one, though. This, of course, is the set that I really want the blue and yellow one that Tyrion wore in the ICC raid, but I'll take this one. This is the full 25 heroic one. I really do like this set, so... Like, honestly, I could see my Lightforged here continuing to use this set instead of the new Heritage set, but it does also... Let's go ahead and actually head outside and put it on, shall we? By the way, with that other Paladin, I'm going to work on the balance of power so I can actually get the Flaming Ashbringer. Because sadly, I'm never going to get the Lightning Ashbringer. Because the Mage Tower stuff is gone, and apparently it's gone forever. I never got my opportunity to actually try for it, and I just want my actual opportunity to do so. Anyways, what do you see we actually put on this Heritage set, shall we? Get rid of these. I was planning... if that didn't get me to 50 to do some of those, we'll get some more resources. But anyways.
Smell.
Let's toss this on. Now, it looks like the back piece is not affected by this. It doesn't have its own back piece, unfortunately. So, let me go ahead and find... I'll go with this one for now, for the moment. Though there are a couple of other good ones. This one as well as the one I was using for that other set from Tomb of Sargeras.
May your
Right.
find good trails.
So there really isn't an actual headpiece, it seems. So... It seems like, yeah, it's just the... So it's not really like a helmet. It's more so this part around her neck. Interesting. I mean, that way you can also be able to see her face and be able to see the little light symbol that you can be able to put on her forehead. So, it's not necessarily the best in terms of protecting your head in battle, you know, because you don't have an actual helmet on to protect your head and your face. You know, I'm more so the... When it comes to some of my transmog, I'm not entirely okay with showing off their head unless it just kind of looks ridiculous. Because I like the idea of actually having them wear stuff that actually protects them, you know, instead of leaving them completely exposed. But that's just my way of thinking. And then we've got the pauldrons. Funny thing is, I've seen these on other pieces you can actually collect when you were on Argus, so I'm not exactly too surprised that this ended up being part of the set here. I mean, I don't know. I almost expected a little bit more flashy, a little bit more bright, you know. It just seems, it almost comes across to me like a generic armor set, but with a little bit of light on the shoulders and such. It feels like they could have done a little bit more with this. It's okay, you know, it's fine for what it is. I just feel like they could have done a little bit more. And that's why I'm feeling like I would rather just have her continue to wear the other Paladin sets instead of the actual Heritage set. Now, of course, we'll go ahead and favorite as many of these as I can, because, hey, you know, I finally got it, so I'm not going to... I'll just ignore it. There are some... I could see me using some of these in other, like... If I want to create my own transmog pieces here and there, I'll be like, hey, that goes well with this, you know... That is one of the appeals of collecting these, is that... Oh, gosh, no, not that one. Is that you're not just collecting these just for the set. You're collecting these for the means of... You know, for trying to create your own different transmogs. How did I not have that other one? I have a tendency to favorite all the purples I have, so... And then figure those out, even though there are some other ones that are actually pretty good, so... Where is it? Ah, there you are. Okay. So, yeah. the Lightforged Heritage Armor. So, apparently also there's a, apparently some of the Horde are in Stormwind, probably trying to take down, not Anduin, but Turalian, which I don't blame some players wanting to go after Turalian, being like, this is for all the times you made us ask about where you were, and when we were at BlizzCon, I just kind of like to think that. But yeah, that's the Lightforged Heritage Armor. In my opinion, it's okay. It's fine for what it is, but I think I prefer the Paladin sets more. Like, this is fine if I didn't have other sets, but I do. I've got this. And I've got this. Or, if I wanted to go a little bit more classic, I could go with either this, though that doesn't really fit with, but this does. This, in my opinion, works great on a Lightforged Paladin. This is a great set. It's a little tricky collecting the pieces because of the way some of the stuff drops from BC, but you could also either go for this one, this is the mythic one, or, that's the purple one. I don't know if you want those, that's up to you. You could go for the normal one, which is very similar to the one from Black Temple, and it actually gives you the boots where you can protect your hooves. I'm just saying, this is one of the only sets I've seen where you can actually protect the hooves of your Draenei. But yeah, I could, go farm normal Tomb of Sargeras and get this, and I actually would probably prefer this a little bit more. Plus, I don't know, it depends if you like the tint of this one from Legion, or this one from Black Temple. I do like that color, the gold with the purple, I really like that. A little bit more so than this. Heroic is the green fell one, but then you can see this is why I want to get the mythic one. Not only because it keeps that gold purple look, but it also has these extra little effects here. Look at that. Plus the helmet is also cool because it's actually a helmet that protects her head, although the back is exposed, but it also has that. It's a little kind of like, with the flashing light and all that, but I think it looks really cool. So this is probably going to continue to be my go-to set on my Lightforged Draenei instead of the Heritage Armor. It's kind of a similar thing like with my Volpera Heritage Armor. I'm glad I have it, I just don't think it's going to work for the class I'm playing on that allied race. So, anyways, that's the Lightforged Heritage Armor. The next one that I'm going to be getting is the Maghar Orc. I have him at level 48. He's really close. So that will probably be following pretty soon. So stay tuned for more Heritage Armors. And then that'll be probably the last one for a while, because the other ones are not even close. So stay tuned.